I'm not gonna lie. As far as cooking, that's pretty easy. Like I'm pretty proficient in cooking, so that's easier to talk about on camera. But this is a little bit more complicated. Um, I got into. I've always been into space. I'm not gonna say I got into it recently. I've always been into space, but I really took the hobby serious around I want to say 2020. Like I told myself I wanted to get a telescope in 2017, but I didn't really act on it until 2020. I actually got it from as a birthday gift. Yeah, like I said in 2020. But um, my whole thing is when we was in elementary, junior high, high school, when they talked about the universe or the cosmos or whatever, they only spoke on the solar system. It's so much more out there than just the solar system. You know what I'm saying? We yes, we're in a solar system, but we also in a galaxy that's also, you know what I'm saying, in a supercluster that's in the observable universe that's in, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different what's the word I'm looking for? There's so many different theories of what's really going on. Like it's like a multiverse theory, you know what I'm saying? So it's who knows. Like I said, as far as starter scopes for beginners, because I still fancy myself as a beginner or a novice, I wouldn't recommend getting something this big, like possibly like a 6 inch or an 8 inch, or possibly even a 4.5 inch. This is a 10 inch Dobsonian, but it's kind of cumbersome. Like it's not heavy, but it's not light. It's also known as a collapsible tube. So I know it looks short right now, but they can be extended. And once you extend it, that way, you know what I'm saying, you can look through it and everything. But as you can see, that's how you point everything. But my problem was when I initially got it, I thought that it was just as simple as taking it outside and pointed at Jupiter or pointed at the moon and I was going to get a clear image. No, it doesn't work like that. It's a lot of different factors that you have to take into consideration. The top three that I can go over in this particular video, because I want to do each one their own video. But first of all, if it's been sitting inside your house, once you take it outside, it's a different temperature outside. The mirrors will fog up. So it has to be acclimated to the weather outside because it's still going to be used to what it is on the inside. That's one thing. The second thing is you have, like if I was to take this off, it's a mirror in here. It's called a primary mirror. Then it's a smaller mirror at the top called a secondary mirror. Those two mirrors have to be lined up. It's called culmination, and you can do that with a laser. I have the laser and everything that you can do it with. Those two things have to be in sync in order for you to get a clear image. And the last thing is your magnification and your lens. The lens goes right here. If you got a particular millimeters determine what's like determines what you can see. So if your magnification off, it's going to be out of focus. But if it's good and how it's supposed to be, you'll get a crystal clear image. But like I said, um, it's different videos and stuff that I'm gonna explain and go through, and like which different apps that you can use to actually view different objects in the cosmos and stuff, because like it's real interesting. I just feel like growing up we didn't get a fair shake to understand what was really going on out in space, but I took this up as a hobby and I've been in love with it ever since. So it's just different aspects that I hope that I can teach y'all and that y'all can like go on this learning journey with me, because it's still so much stuff I do not know, man. Like I said, I bought this scope in 2020, and I probably got my first clear image of the moon in 2023. I had plenty of other images and stuff, but it was always like fuzzy and cloudy or whatever. Not even fuzzy or cloudy, but it just wasn't crystal clear. That was my first crystal clear image. So hopefully by the time I'm into like 5 or 10, possibly 20 videos. Hopefully we'll be able to go out and then on a consistent basis, I'll be getting you guys good images of space and whatnot. So